ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you, ma'am?
Fine, fine, dear. Okay, children. We have discussed about Delhi Sultanate in the last class. Is it? Yes. So, children, till the end of 11th century, okay, Delhi was not an important city. Okay, till that time, Delhi was not an important city. It was under the Tomara Rajaputs. Okay, around 12th century, Delhi was conquered, okay, captured or annexed by the Tomara Rajaput. Okay, and under this Tomaras, okay, and after then Tomaras were defeated by another group of Rajaput, that is Chauhans. Okay, Chauhans. Under these Tomaras and Chauhans, Delhi, it become an important commercial center. Okay, it grows to be an important center under the Tomaras and the Chauhans. Okay, who was the first, who was the first ruler who made Delhi as a capital?
Tomaras.
Tomara
Tomaras.
Rajaputs. The ruler name?
Anangapala.
Anangapala.
Okay, very good, Vijin. Anangapala of Tomara Rajput was the first ruler who made Delhi as capital. Okay, after this Tomaras, another group of Rajput.
Chauhans.
Okay, that is, yes,
Chauhans. Prithviraj Chauhan.
Tomaras were defeated by
Prithviraj
Chauhans. And who was the famous ruler?
Prithviraj
Prithviraj Chauhan.
Prithviraj.
Okay, Prithviraj Chauhan. So under this Tomaras and Chauhans, Delhi grows to be an important city. Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me share the screen, children. The point which we have discussed right now, the importance of Delhi grows only around 12th century. Till the end of 11th century, Delhi was not an important commercial center, not an important city at all. Okay, but around 12th century, okay, around 12th century, when the Rajaput expanded their territory, means the Rajaputs conquered Delhi and made it its capital. Okay, and it
Ma'am,
become-
sir, today no test.
no, dear. We'll conduct it on Wednesday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I forgot to send the message in the group. So I informed you in the class, but
Today.
yes, it become an important commercial center under the Tomara Rajaputs. Okay, and the first ruler who made Delhi as capital, that was Anangapala. Okay, and yes, after this, the Tomaras were defeated by Chauhan Rajaputs. Okay, and which was the famous ruler of Chauhan Rajaputs?
Prithviraj Chauhan.
Prithviraj Chauhan was the most famous ruler. Okay, these points, is it clear to you, children?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, very good, children. Then we will discuss about the dynasties. Okay, dynasty. What do you mean by dynasty? Dynasty?
Ma'am,
Successors of
successors.
Rulers from the same family. Okay, if one king dead, his son, okay, his son will be the next ruler. Okay, from the same family members will become the rulers. Okay, so here the Delhi Sultanate, it consisted of 5 dynasties. Okay, Delhi Sultanate, it
Slave
consisted
dynasty.
of 5 dynasties.
Slave dynasty, Khalji dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty, Lodi
and Lodi
Sayyid dynasty and Lodi dynasty. Okay, so this Delhi Sultanate, it consisted of 5 dynasties. Okay, that is Slave dynasty, Khalji dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty, and Lodi dynasty.
Lodi.
Okay, children, the slave dynasty. Okay, listen to me, children. The slave dynasty, okay, it was founded, okay, it was established by Qutbuddin
Bin
Aibak.
Aibak.
Okay, see,
Qutb Aibak.
children, just see the table in your textbook, the rulers of Delhi. Okay, page number 31. And you can see
Qutbuddin
early
Aibak, then
Turkish
Shamsuddin
rulers.
Iltutmish, Razia, then
Raziana
Ghiyasuddin
Balban.
Balban.
Ghiyasuddin Balban.
Okay, children, the first name, that means this early Turkish rulers. Okay, that means this slave dynasty. Slave dynasty was founded by Qutbuddin Aibak.
Aibak.
Okay, he was a Turkish slave. Okay, he was a Turkish slave of Muhammad Ghori. Okay, Muhammad Ghori's slave. Okay, he was a slave, and Muhammad Ghori appointed this Qutbuddin Aibak as the governor of Delhi. Okay, as the governor of
Delhi.
Delhi. Okay, and this was established the first Muslim dynasty in Indian subcontinent at Delhi. Okay, this was the beginning of the first Muslim dynasty. Okay, first Muslim dynasty in Indian subcontinents at Delhi. Okay, so that it was also known as slave dynasty because he was a slave. This Qutbuddin Aibak, he was a
Slave.
Okay, and this is also known as Mamluk dynasty.
Mamluk dynasty.
Mamluk dynasty. Okay, so children, we have told that the Delhi Sultanate consisted of 5 dynasties. Okay, but first we have discussed about Rajaputs, right?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay, so why we excluded that name from this list?
Ma'am, because this Rajaputs died like fast.
No.
Their rule ended.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
only Rajaput ruled,
Anyway,
but second one is not there. From their family, second one was not there.
No, dear. See, children, anyway, they have ruled over Delhi, or they made Delhi as the capital. Okay, they made the old rulers made Delhi as their capital. But we have just discussed that the dynasty, the Delhi Sultanate consists of 5 dynasties. Okay, there we did not mention about the Rajaputs.
Okay.
Right. We did not mention
Yes,
about
ma'am.
Rajaputs over here. See, children, the reason is, okay, the slave dynasty founded by Qutbuddin Aibak. Okay, it was the beginning. Okay, the first established a Muslim dynasty in Indian subcontinent. Okay, children. Okay, and all these people, okay, all these dynasties, the rulers, okay, Khalji dynasty, there is Alauddin Khalji,
They were
and
Muslims.
Jalaluddin Khalji is there. Tughlaq dynasty.
These are all
Muhammad bin-
Muslim dynasties.
Yes. Okay, children, these all are the Muslim rulers, and they all preferred the
First 3
title.
were Hindus.
Yes, and they all preferred the title as Sultan.
Okay.
Clear, children? Clear, children?
Delhi Sultanate.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this period, starting from the slave dynasty till Lodi dynasty, it is known as, this period, it is known as
Delhi
Delhi
Sultanate.
Sultanate. Clear?
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, children, Qutbuddin Aibak, okay, he was a slave, okay, and he founded, okay, the first Muslim dynasty in Indian subcontinent, that is slave dynasty. Okay, and he was succeeded by a group of rulers belongs to this Muslim, means they belongs to this Muslim dynasty, all people. Okay, and these all sultans, all these rulers preferred the title as Sultan. Okay, see, usually we used to refer king, Raja. Okay, children. Okay, but when
Rani.
these people were there here, they preferred the title as
Sultan.
Sultan.
Okay, so that period, this period, starting from slave dynasty till Lodi dynasty, this all period means from this period, it is known as Delhi Sultanate. Okay, children, is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, so Delhi, it is a capital. Okay, vast areas. Okay, including a great part of the subcontinent. Okay, Delhi as it is now, okay, now it is our present capital. The same way, Delhi, it was a capital of vast areas, including a great part of the subcontinents. Okay, they rose to power. Delhi rose to power under the time of this Delhi Sultanate. Okay, under the time of the Delhi Sultanate, and they built, see children, the Delhi Sultans, they were very, means they were very creative persons. They built many buildings, monuments. Okay, monuments they built, and many rich Jain merchants were the Jain merchants, they constructed many temples, and coins were minted. Coins were minted, that is known as, this is very important children, please note it down, Dehli wall, the name of the coin, Dehli, Dehliwal, Dehli wall. Coins were minted here in Delhi. It is known as Dehli
Delhi
wall.
wall.
Oh, yeah. Usually one word questions used to ask about this Dehli wall, the coin minted during the time of Delhi Sultans.
Okay.
Okay, so we were discussing about slave dynasty, right? Slave dynasty. Who founded slave dynasty?
Qutbuddin Aibak.
Qutb
Aibak.
Okay, Qutbuddin Aibak, he founded the slave dynasty. After Qutbuddin Aibak, the next
Iltutmish.
ruler. Ah, yes,
Iltutmish.
Iltutmish.
Ah, yes, Iltutmish. Okay, and after Iltutmish,
Razia.
Russia.
yeah, okay, Razia, I'll show you.
Razia.
Children, this is Prithviraj Chauhan. Okay, Prithviraj Chauhan of Chauhan Rajputs and Qutbuddin Aibak. Can you see the picture, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Qutbuddin Aibak,
Ma'am.
then Sultana Razia. She, see, children, she was very able, very capable, excellent ruler. Okay, but it was a male-dominated society. During that time, people never likes to be ruled by a woman.
Ma'am, she only ruled 4 years.
Only 4 years she was in power, and she was dispossessed. Okay, she was removed from her position and she was being killed in the war. And she also, like we were discussing about one lady, right? About Rudrama
Yes,
Devi.
ma'am. Yudrama Devi.
Yes, the same way she also pretended to be, means pretended like a man and participated in wars. Okay,
Yes,
this
ma'am. In that
Razia,
movie,
yes,
yes.
Razia, Sultana. Sultana here, as she is a girl, she's a woman, so Sultana. Others, Sultans. Okay, so
Okay.
this Razia, she participated. She pretended like a man, and she also participated in many wars. Okay, she was
Okay.
very courageous and excellent. She was excellent in administration than her 4 brothers. Okay, but it was not liked by the people. They did not want to be governed or ruled by a woman. Okay, so
Okay.
she was removed from the position and even she was killed. Okay,
Okay.
so these 4 are the famous rulers of slave dynasty: Qutbuddin Aibak,
Razia.
Iltutmish,
Iltutmish.
Razia.
Razia.
After Razia, the next
Giyasuddin Balban.
Giyasuddin Balban.
Okay, we
Giyasuddin
already
Balban.
have discussed about Giyasuddin Balban, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
First
Yes,
chapter.
First chapter.
First chapter. What we have discussed, children? He
The
was
worst
an
dynasty.
emperor. He was an emperor who controlled most of the states, most of the places in South India, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so these people, they controlled many, means vast areas, but they made Delhi as their, these old rulers made Delhi as their
Capital.
and children, one more dynasty. Okay, it was founded by Qutbuddin Aibak. He was followed by Iltutmish. Okay, Iltutmish's daughter Razia was succeeded him, and Razia was succeeded by Balban. Okay, so all these were the sultans. Okay, Sultan and Sultana Razia. Okay, of slave dynasty. Okay, and the slave dynasty, it was also known as Mamluk dynasty.
Mamluk dynasty.
The Turkish rulers.
Mamluk.
So all these people were the Turkish. Okay, Turkish people, Turkish slave. Qutbuddin Aybak, he was a Turkish slave. Okay, is this point is it clear to you, children?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, first Muslim dynasty. Okay, was established in Indian subcontinent by Qutbuddin Aybak. Okay, and all these rulers, okay, all these rulers belongs to this Muslim dynasty. They all preferred the title as sultans. Okay, so the period from this Qutbuddin Aybak till Lodi dynasty, till Bahlul Lodi, it was referred as Delhi Sultanate. Okay, then children, listen to me. After this slave dynasty, the next come Khalji dynasty.
G dynasty.
Okay, Khalji
Khalji
dynasty
dynasty.
from 1290 to 1320. 1290 to 1320, Khalji dynasty made Delhi as the capital, and the important sultans. Okay, important rulers were
Jalaluddin Khalji and
Jalaluddin
Alauddin Khalji.
and Alauddin Khalji. Okay, Jalaluddin
Alauddin
Khalji and
Khalji.
Alauddin
Alauddin.
Khalji. That is from
Alauddin.
Khalji dynasty. Okay, that is from Khalji dynasty.
Ma'am, we had to only think about Jala and Ala.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it would be
both
easy.
are
Okay,
Uddin.
Alauddin, I think you are famous with
Yes,
the
ma'am.
Movie.
Alauddin magic
Who is
lamp.
the
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Alauddin?
yes. Yes. Okay, then comes Tughlaq dynasty. Yes.
Giyasuddin
Ghiyasuddin
Ghiyasuddin.
Tughlaq.
Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq.
Tughlaq. Then Muhammad Tughlaq.
Yes.
Then
And
Firuz Shah Tughlaq.
Firuz Shah
Have some
Tughlaq.
pictures. Let me show you, children. Yes, Alauddin Khalji. Okay, Alauddin Khalji. Then Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Qutbuddin Aybak, I have showed you. Okay, so these were the rulers. Okay, these were the sultans from Tughlaq dynasty. Okay, who are the children? Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq.
Tughlaq.
Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq.
Firuz Shah
Muhammad
Tughlaq.
Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, all these were the sultans or rulers from the Tughlaq dynasty.
Ma'am, your videos off.
Videos of.
Ma'am, your videos of.
Video off.
Now it's okay, children.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So last come. Then after the Tughlaqs, then
Lodi
comes
dynasty.
the Said dynasty.
Ayyad dynasty.
Okay.
Said
Qasir
dynasty.
Khizr
Okay,
Khan. Khizr Khan.
Yes. Okay. Then
Khan.
Qasir Khan after. Then comes
Lodi
the
dynasty.
Lodi
Bahlul
dynasty.
Lodi.
Okay, Bahlul Lodi. Don't think about what was their administrative reforms. Okay, what was their administrative reforms they made? Okay, and all this study, all this we will study in detail in this chapter. Okay, and we know that we have studied about sources. Okay, what do you mean by sources, children?
One things that gives information of that time.
The history.
Okay,
The
anything
history or
that
past.
gives information
Past time.
about the
Information of past.
Okay, any things that are giving
That gives
information about
Ma'am, like
Information
coins.
of past.
Ma'am, like coins.
coins,
Writings.
instruments,
manuscripts.
gold,
Writings.
Manuscripts. Manuscripts.
inscriptions.
Structural.
Okay, and architectural evidences. That means the remains of buildings, utensils. Okay, coins. Okay, all these things. Our means we know that historians are referring all kinds of these details to know something about the past. Okay, so children, about this Delhi sultans, okay, we were getting information from a particular source, okay, that is called
Qutub Minar.
Tariq.
Tariq.
Yes. Can you see, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
information, that means that we are getting many types of information about the past from the inscriptions, coins, and architectural remains. Okay, that means remains of old buildings, utensils, coins, everything. Okay, so one important source of that time, that means we are getting more information about the Delhi Sultanates, their achievements, their importance. Okay, all this information we were getting from a particular historical evidence, that is
Tariq.
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 Tariq or Tabarik.
Tariq.
Tariq, it is a singular word. Tabarik, it is a plural word. Tariq.
Tariq Tabarik.
Yes. It is a
Ma'am,
Persian,
attendance.
Persian. Okay, it is a Persian word.
Ma'am, attendance.
Yeah, okay.
And
Is the
attendance.
time to wind up our class, children?
Yes,
No.
ma'am.
Yes,
20,
ma'am.
20.
5 more minutes.
Five more
20.
minutes for
Just,
me.
More
just let
minutes.
me talk about this one. After that, I will take that.
Okay.
See, children. So the important source of information about the Delhi Sultans. Okay, we were getting from
Inscriptions.
Tariq. Okay, Tariq.
Tariq.
Okay, as called in Persian. Okay, written by the learned men of the time. Okay, written by the
Officials.
Okay, like Prashastis. We have discussed about Prashastis. Do you remember that, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Prashastis were
Yes,
written
ma'am.
by Brahmins, okay, scholars. Okay, the same way it was written by learned men. These tarikhs were written by learned men in which language?
Persian.
Okay,
Persian.
Children, Persian was the, all these were
Official.
written in Persian because it was the official language of royal courts. So which was the official language of the
Persian.
administration?
Persian.
Okay, so this Tariq were written in Persian, which was the official language of Delhi Sultans. Okay, and the authors of this Tariq were learned men, and most of them were a part of royal court. That means royal court. What do you mean by royal court?
In
Ma'am, the
palace.
palace.
Ma'am.
Or where the kings
Most of
live.
these people were a part of the king's court. Okay, Sultan court. Okay, children, that we will explain.
Happy hours. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.